Okay, so I really have been wanting to get into making videos and I keep putting it off because I'm scared. And so I decided I'm just going to try to make a video. Okay, no, I'm not going to say try. I'm going to make a video for 30 days and see what happens. I don't have to, I just have to put it up on YouTube and then just see what happens, just to get the fear out because I'm over it. Like, it's something I've been wanting to do for years, and I tried here and there, but I haven't been consistent about it. So to take out all of the hoopla that things are not perfect and yeah, all of the mess, I'm just gonna do it and put it up and see what happens. So today's topic that I want to talk about, and I'm gonna try not to make this too big, I'm just trying to keep it simple. But today's topic that's been on my mind is how to write your dissertation, or how to write when you don't want to write or you feel like you have writer's block. And the short and simple answer is to just write. But we don't necessarily want to hear just write because we're like, well, if that was that easy, then I wouldn't be sitting here blocked and not knowing what to do. But really, it's just writing. It's like all this other stuff that gets in the way, right? So, like, life is happening. You are emotionally drained, mentally drained, spiritually drained, and writing is like the last thing on your mind. It could also be like just shame around writing for whatever reason. And I think about my story in my first year, for the first time in my life, being told that I wasn't a good writer, like at all, like questioning why I was even in a PhD program. And now looking back on it, I'm like, I mean, most first year students need some help with writing. It's not even about like your intelligence or anything necessarily about you. It's about academic writing that, that just doesn't really come natural. And depending on your background and where you come from, you probably were not held to such strict like standards when it came to academic writing. So now you're getting all this feedback and criticism to make you a stronger writer, but it comes off as there's something wrong with you, right? And so you don't want to. It was just like it just comes up when you're just writing something simple, and especially when you're thinking about your dissertation and you think about like this massive document, it's a book that I have to write, and for some people it's like a year, some people have a little bit longer. Or you could be like me and just it's a little bit shorter of a time to get it done, and it's just become so overwhelming, and you're like, I don't know how I'm gonna get it all done or how I'm gonna finish or where to start. And so you just get stuck. And so really the thing that you need to think about, the number one I feel like tip I could give you is what is the smallest step that you could take that would get you to writing? It doesn't even have to be writing about your topic or your assignment, but the goal is just to get you writing. Because once you start writing, the momentum will take over and you can continue for the most part. And so that's what I would think about whenever I would get stuck. I would say, okay, start a new like Evernote document is what I would use, or start just a Word document, or pull up a Google Doc and just write for 10 minutes. Like literally I would set my phone not charger, timer, put 10 minutes down, turn on some music, and I say write whatever comes to your mind. So there are a lot of times that it would be like blah 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 blah, or I hate this, or this is so stupid, or can you believe she said that to me? Whatever random thought that came to my mind, I would just type it, and then eventually it would go to whatever my topic was. And sure, I would go back and forth because, your mind, whenever you think you're supposed to focus on something, your mind really starts to jump around. And literally, I didn't judge it. I didn't judge myself. I would just write whatever came to mind, and that's what I did. And I just promised myself to do that every day. And eventually, it just helped me get into a habit of writing. And then I started writing 1 pages and then 2 pages. And then, next thing I know, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 is done. And, 4 and 5. And you make progress that way. And it's not this like big thing that you do, like you sit down and your whole dissertation is done. It's like step by step. And that's hard because like it's hard to think about that and to go along with that because you just want things to be done. You want it to be perfect. You want it to be right. And it seems like it would take you too long if you just focused on 10 minutes of writing every day. But just think about all the days that you don't write and all the wasted 10 minutes of the days that you don't pick up a pen or you don't type anything and all the things that could have been written in those 10 minutes. So, simple thing, how to write your dissertation is be kind to yourself, set a timer for 10 minutes and just type whatever comes to mind. And eventually you'll get there. And that sounds probably really simple, but it really works. So that's today's video and I did it and I thank you for watching. Bye.